Another terrible month for hedge fund billionaire David Einhorn, so bad that some of his investors are jumping ship. Leslie Picker is here with more. Leslie, what's going on here?
Has Einhorn gotten redemptions recently? Absolutely. That's according to a person familiar with the matter. Will those redemptions continue? Most likely until he begins to really turn things around. Let me give you some examples given the numbers and performance as of lately. Take, for example, the month of June. Greenlight was down a whopping 7.7%. In the year through June, the losses were nearly 19%. That marks dramatic underperformance relative to the S&P 500 over those time frames. Greenlight also trailed the benchmark during both 2017 and 2016. So that has made Einhorn the subject of several profiles in recent weeks, most recently on the cover of today's Wall Street Journal. For investors, patience wears thin with that type of enduring underperformance. Einhorn has addressed redemptions in the past, basically saying that the firm didn't feel the need to replace lost capital. They could do just fine without it. And he's really attributed those losses to this idea that growth has done better than value in this environment. He is a well-known value investor. A real culprit is his so-called bubble basket of shorts, with names like Netflix and Amazon, which have soared. The firm declined to comment when asked about performance and redemptions, guys. But I think this really gets at the heart of his investing style.
What I don't understand is if you're down 19% year to date, why aren't all your investors leaving? That's not great.
That is a key part of this. And one of the main reasons are the provisions by which these investors signed into the fund. They are locked up for a long amount of time, 3 years for most of them. And even after that 3-year period has happened, you can only redeem about once a year. And if you're a large pension fund, this is one of the things that you see time and time again with these star hedge fund managers. If you're a pension fund, you have to go through so many bureaucratic steps to invest in these guys. And if they're a star, it's kind of an easier sell to make to your board to invest in them. And so when it comes time to redeem, especially after years of underperformance, you kind of just hope that maybe there will be the pendulum will swing back the other way and they'll start to outperform.
Well, he's got, what, $5.5 billion AUM right now. We don't know how much is actually outside money. I mean, the bulk of it, I would think, is his own money. It's Greenlight Capital.
And then
the balance is and then the balance is outside investors. So there may not be too many left. In reality.
And he does have the permanent capital vehicle with the reinsurance. Thanks to the reinsurance vehicle that they have, that Greenlight has. So you're right. There may not be too many investors that are outside left, but those that are pretty much saying it's because of these lockups.
Are those performance numbers that we just saw net of fees, and what are his fees?
I don't know his fees.
Whether they're the conventional 2 and 20, but
closer to the conventional 2 and 20.
I don't know if they've pressure to reduce those.
That's absolutely the case. But as he said in the past, he's not that interested in replacing capital. And this is a common theme that we've seen also with Ackman, where they've realized that their kind of star power has gotten them to be these asset gatherers. And then when you've compiled all these assets, it really chips away at the opportunity set you have for investing, because you have so much money, so much in the way of assets under management. If you're smaller, more nimble, you have more opportunities to invest and can produce, in theory, more alpha.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.